Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Dual-Wielder's Writing Debugging, where I break down writing tips and tactics into bite-sized chunks to help you improve your own writing. In this entry, let's examine the difference between plot conveniences and plot contrivances. So what exactly are these? Well, let's start off with plot conveniences. A plot convenience is when something that is unlikely to occur happens in a story. Now, there are various degrees of how implausible things can be, so it's best to take them on a case-by-case basis. Plot conveniences aren't always bad, though. The inciting incident of a story can be because of a plot convenience, like how Sokka and Katara find Aang in Avatar: The Last Airbender, or how Aragorn finds a dragon egg after it was teleported to a random location in the Inheritance quadrilogy. Something unusual happening can be a great catalyst to getting a story started. The catch is that a plot convenience needs to be both possible and not forced. Luke Skywalker coming across R2-D2 and C-3PO and getting drawn into the events of Star Wars is technically a plot convenience, but Leia was already attempting to deliver a message to Obi-Wan Kenobi, who was already on Tatooine. Thus, when the droids end up on the planet, they're already near their intended destination, and so it isn't unbelievable that they were found by Luke before they reached Obi-Wan. Now, going further into the implausible spectrum would be plot contrivances. A plot contrivance is similar to a plot convenience, but it's something that is much less likely to happen, often to the point of absurdity. If you've ever scratched your head and wondered why the story just twisted itself to give the characters a way to win or escape a bad situation, it might have been a plot contrivance. If a solution to a problem presents itself out of nowhere at just the right time, it was probably a plot contrivance. As much as I love the games, the Mass Effect trilogy has a great many plot conveniences and contrivances. This is an unfortunate side effect of needing to give the player a way to progress the plot despite having a wide array of choices and outcomes of events. The developers obviously couldn't program in hundreds of different outcomes for events as the trilogy went on, so the story will often have to twist itself or ignore circumstances to allow the plot to progress. But let's take a look at a significant contrivance in the second game. So Commander Shepard and their crew need to assault the race known as the Collectors on their homeworld, which lies beyond the Omega-4 mass relay. To do so, they need to acquire a Reaper IFF system that will allow safe passage through the relay. After doing so, however, the ship's AI, Edie, needs several hours to install it with the Normandy's ship systems. While this happens, Shepard then takes all 12 combat-related crewmates on a mission away from the ship. The nature of this mission is never explained. We don't know its objective, where it is, or why Shepard takes all of his or her combat talent. Normally, Shepard will only take 2 squad mates on missions, so this has to be something so important that they need everyone, yet also trivial enough to never be mentioned again. The purpose of this will become clear in a moment, however. While Shepard is away, the Reaper IFF transmits the Normandy's location to the Collectors, who arrive on the scene to abduct the ship's crew. Now, a major point of the beginning of Mass Effect 2 is that the Collectors have developed specific strategies to make abductions a breeze. They deploy Seeker Swarms, hordes of insect-like constructs that can paralyze people, regardless of their armor or shields. But, do they deploy these Seekers onto the Normandy? No. Instead, they attack head-on, and their methods are supposedly non-lethal, despite what can be witnessed.
Joker, go! You're our only shot, Joker, go! Joker, don't waste this chance! Go! Joker, go! God damn it!
Joker, the ship's pilot, is the only crew member to avoid abduction, and so this forces the player to either begin their assault on the collectors immediately, or else the rest of their crew will die. This is a plot contrivance meant to force the player's hand. Had Shepard and the other 12 squad mates been on the ship and not on the unknown mission that's never mentioned again, they would have been able to potentially fight off the collectors, or also be captured. The game twisted itself in an unnatural way to allow the plot to happen. That's the sort of thing that you want to avoid when creating your story. But to sum it up, plot conveniences and plot contrivances are when the story inorganically forces events to happen for the plot to progress in a way that is sometimes improbable and other times almost impossible. Plan out your own work properly so that you don't back yourself into a corner in which you need to construct one of these scenarios. But I'd like to thank you for watching. If this video helped you out, then leave a like if you're so inclined, and subscribe to see more. And may you all have a weapon in each hand.